This is a beautiful flexible hold from Paul Joseph. Beautiful dry working spray. It's not sticky. Alright, so looking at my pieces to come back, looking at my crown that needs to come back, and here's another thinking through. Should I do this first or should I wrap first? To the padding. Getting as much as I can out of these top layers. Take a hairpin right here, just kind of drag some of that section up. It kind of fattens it up a little bit, just lengthens it, makes it a little bit wider. And then now that I'm going to cross over here, I'm going to want to tuck somewhere inside. So that's tucked right in there. And then now I can take some of these ends and just kind of tuck them in. To do is just kind of take a slice, and I want to use it to just really kind of hide this padding. So what I'm seeing is this little bit of fuzzy padding here is bugging me a little bit. So it's always important that we stop and we don't like wish it goes away, that we literally just stop. We didn't make a mistake. We just take care of it, get it up in there, and continue. Don't let anything frustrate you. Take charge of it. Sometimes we put up with stuff and we get frustrated and we wish it wasn't there, and what did I do wrong? Why is that piece bothering me? And just, it is what it is. Just stop and take care of it. just make sure that that piece down there it's popping a little bit. This is why I like to do live, because I want you to see the struggle and all the decisions that are made mid-shaft, midway, because everyone has them. So it doesn't slide down. Just grab it, go right into the donut or to the padding. Now the whole back looks pretty good. Down here in the back, it looks pretty good down there underneath. And so we just need to bring in the rest of this. You can see why I did the vertical padding. It keeps things clean and smooth on the sides. And now we will bring over the rest of this side. Seeing what you've got left, taking stock of what you've got left to work with, what needs to be filled in, what it can be used for. Okay, so we got a good amount here. This is all pretty. We don't need any of this up here other than making her happy with how her hair is in the front. And to get a little bit of the dip, we can afford to dip just a little bit here. Your hairspray will help with this short hair, and to make sure it doesn't drop on you, I'm gonna come in with a hairpin right there, and then I can just kind of find a spot to tuck it in back here. Sometimes it's really, really important that you don't panic. The minute you panic, you're gonna create a shoot of cortisol in through your stomach, and when that cortisol shoots off, then the blood leaves your brain, because your brain now thinks you're there's something wrong, and the blood leaves your frontal lobe to take care of the drama. And when the blood leaves the frontal lobe, you can't think creatively. So it's so important that you work at something and you work at it without panic. It's like, I'll get this, I'll figure it out, I'll make a way. And I think that from training, doing platform for years, that's where I had to really train my brain. So my brain is trained now. My brain is trained to not freak out and to stick in it. So you can train your brain on making her happy here in the front. So right into the padding, and then I can just close this up again. And we'll play with it. We'll see how it looks. Can do a little bit of pinching and pulling. Don't be afraid to move your hair around. The top of the padding is right in there at that top of that self-teasing that we did before. Create some of this feeling. She doesn't have the length for it to be down here by the ear, but she likes the feeling of it. So I can give her some of this feeling of it. It's just going to be a little bit higher up in this area. I can work with her and say, okay, what do you like? Do you like that? Do you like that? Like, what do you like? And this is where, you know, the thing when I pull up to groups, it's like, I'm afraid she won't like it in the end. Well, when you ask her step by step, not the whole time. She cannot be in charge of the updo. But you can say, all right, I'm at the side now, and I know you said you wanted that dip. And so here, I'm gonna hand you the mirror. Do you like it to dip? You know, do you want it to dip really low? Do you want it to come up in here? And so she can have her opinion with you. Or she'll say, well, I don't know, whatever you think. You know, you get all these different kinds of clients. At the front, and she's happy with what she sees. And before I tuck that, I'm going to come to the other side, because this is about her, not about me. She now needs to make sure she likes the other side just as well. So this little tidbit of hair. Here's a hairpin right where I kind of need to put it. Take that hairpin out, fan that out. Kind of adds to that wrappy kind of mix. And so now I would give her the mirror. I would stand her up before everything's sprayed in really, you know, tight, and just get her approval on how soft, how she likes it. And then we're done. And so we've got this look on a very short bob with vertical padding, and I have it on film and I have it